And welcome back to MUTV and the Locker Room, your #1 source for everything in Marquette athletics and the home of your favorite Marquette athletes. Well, everyone, there is a gruesome twosome here. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the defending Big East champions, your very own Mike Van Sickle and Dustin Schwab. Guys, welcome. It's a pleasure to have you on here.
It's great to be here.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on. Well, Dustin, Mike, first things first, guys. What's this big hump of lumber out here?
Well, we won that last year at the that's the Big East Conference Championship trophy that we managed to steal out of Cincinnati's home course there.
Man, that's a good-looking trophy now. How was that just going down there and just being a whole part of that? I know we talked to you a little bit last year and stuff, just to refresh the fans' memories out there.
Yeah, it was really exciting. We were probably the underdogs to Louisville, and we took it to them. First 2 days especially, and then hung on the last day.
Unbelievable.
Guys, do you still wake up every day, knowing you brought the first Big East championship here in Marquette, or is that starting to sink in, Dustin?
Yeah. The first time I heard that, when we won the first time, I didn't know that we did that, and it was really exciting when we heard that, and I still think about it now and then.
Yeah, they kept saying, oh, it's the first Big East championship. It's the first Big East championship. It's like, yeah, you're right. It's the first Big East golf championship that we've ever won. It's like, no, it's the first Big East championship. Like, oh, you know what? They're probably right. Other sports have won one, so it'll be one of those questions in 20 years that's up on a jumbotron. Which team won the first? It's like everyone's like, oh, it can't be golf.
No, get them out of here. No, kid. Now, Dustin, on that last day, you were 4 under through 7 holes, and you gave the team such a boost and just such padding and stuff. What kind of confidence does that give you going into your senior season out here?
Yeah, it was really good. I was really struggling for the first 2 rounds of that event, and gave me some confidence to start making a couple long putts and help.
Exactly. Mike, you guys are heading into the season 15th, and you're the 6th rated amateur in the world right now. How hard is it to play at that high level and keep yourself grounded?
It's really one of those things that you can't really think about. You just have to go out there every day, do what you can do to get better, keep practicing, and if you go out there and try your hardest, play your best, hopefully everything will fall in place, and you'll come out of an event with a win or a high finish, and just kind of keep plodding along, keep pecking away until you get to #1.
Right. You guys seem like a pretty tight-knit group. You keep him grounded in here and doesn't get the accolades to his head?
I try to. His head gets pretty big once in a while. Just kidding.
Well, hopefully we're watching our Sports Town. We had a little story the other day comparing you to, Tiger Woods was a first preseason All-American and all that stuff. But, no, it's great what you guys have been doing and stuff. And I'm sure you guys have both grown up to be very young, I'm sure you guys were top of your class whenever you were at any level. Dustin, we'll start with you. Overall in your life, what's been your favorite golf course to play?
Ooh, my favorite golf course to play. It's tough. I would have to say Pinehurst. Pinehurst #8.
Wow.
We played there. We played the event last 2 years. We're going back again this year. So it's a really great setting and great course.
Dang, it's got to be pretty special. How about for you, Mike?
I've actually been out to Oakmont a few times. It's only 20 minutes from my house. I've had a couple tournaments there. I actually missed the U.S. Open there by a shot. A couple members had me out 2 weeks after the Open was gone, and I shot 66 with them. It's just like,
where was that? 2 weeks ago, man.
Yeah, seriously.
Jeez.
All right, guys. Ryder Cup just happened this past weekend. First time in 6 chances, USA was able to pull it off against Europe. How'd you guys feel about that in Boo Weekly? How about this guy riding the bull like Happy Gilmore? What's going on?
That's awesome. It's really good to see. Obviously, Americans winning, underdog. It was really exciting.
It was an interesting question posed at the beginning of the week. Is the team better off with Tiger?
Right.
And all the weeks going in, I was like, you got to be kidding me. The team's not better off with Tiger. But you saw it kind of turned into Phil Mickelson's team, and the team kind of had a lot more chemistry. And in retrospect, the team might have been better off without Tiger. There wasn't that animosity between him and Phil.
Yeah, exactly. As far as favorite golfers go, you talked about Tiger, you talked about Phil. Who are you guys' favorite golfers?
Mine would have to be Tiger Woods. Just some of the things he does is just amazing. No other golfer is able to even pull off some of the shots that he does.
Growing up, I was always a big Freddie Couples fan.
Oh yeah.
He's getting to be a little bit older now, and
the king of class, though, man, isn't he?
Oh, he's so smooth. He's Mr. Smooth.
Yeah.
Actually, saw him at Perkins when I was at U.S. Open qualifying a few weeks ago over the summer. He walks in with some Asian girl on his one arm and his caddy following him. So that's kind of funny.
Just a player out there, Freddie Couples, man.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah. So you talked about how it turned into be Phil's team. And I mean, just the way his senior leadership, or elderly leadership, I guess you could say, out there, kind of parlaying into what you guys do out here. You've set a legacy for this Marquette golf program that people are comparing to what Dwayne Wade did in his class for the Marquette basketball team. How do you guys, help out the younger guys out there that you're, trying to teach and be a teammate with?
I think the biggest thing is just kind of getting them settled into school, kind of teaching them, how to manage your time, how to manage golf with school. Because out of all the teams here, we by far miss the most days.
Yeah.
And our practices are, it's a 4-hour golf round, and it's at least a half an hour out to the courses there and then back again. So I mean, time management is huge, and that's kind of the main thing that I think that we can teach and stress the younger guys.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, we always ask every guy that comes on here, every team that comes on here. This is my favorite question. You guys got the nice shirts, you get all the nice gear and stuff. Who on the team, always has the press shirt, the nice hat with the perfect, crease and everything? What guy on the team is like that?
The best dressed guy on the team?
Yeah.
No one really dresses well.
Really?
We're all bums.
A bunch of bums out there playing golf at nice courses.
I think there's worse dressed players. I think.
Yeah.
I've been getting quite. Yeah, he's pointing at me. I tend to put colors that don't go together just for the fun of it.
Wow, it's a good time.
So exactly. If you're not loud, then you're not being noticed, right?
That's right. If you got it, flaunt it. I think Will Ferrell said that once. So, coming up after the break, we want to learn a little bit about golf and stuff. But I mean, we are all pretty amateur golfers out here. We really don't know much about it. Kind of segueing into it, when did you guys start, playing golf in your lives?
I started swinging when I was like 4 and 5. I'd see my dad go out and play golf, and I'd just beg him to go play with him. He wouldn't let me play most of the time. He just let me hit a couple shots here and there.
Yeah.
Then around 8 or 9, I started actually playing.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I was about 3 years old. My dad, it was a great excuse for my dad to go to the golf course. It's like,
Yeah.
My mom was like, oh, you're always going golfing. So he started bringing me along. It's like, oh, thanks for taking Mike out. It's such a great experience
Yeah,
for you
makes
too.
him look good.
He went from being, why are you going golfing now? Oh, I'm so glad you're going golfing with your son. So.
Yeah. Looks like it turned out for the both of you there.
Absolutely.
All right, well, we're getting into that tutorial after the break. They're going to show us their world-class swings right when we get back. The locker room will be back in 2.